what I can tell someone is just to post video, because it only takes one video.
Can you tell us what inspired you to start a village content?
Start a village content. So my parents actually stay in the village. Like, that's my home where I do my video. That's my real home. Because most people ask me, do you come from there? Like, is that your home? Yes, I do village from my home. I do videos from my home. So that's where I stay. I was studying at Makerere University. So during holidays, I could do like videos and put on my status, my WhatsApp status. And then my friends picked interest in it. They could ask me, like, are you sure you stay in those huts?
Really?
Yeah, like in the cities, they have never seen people who live in a hut. They just read about them. They see, like, in movies, when they portray African movies, and then they put those hats, they don't think it's real. So when I was at the university, I'm taking back, when I was at the university, I contested as Miss Earth Uganda for my
Really?
district, yeah, and I won for my district. So they could see me into fashion a lot, like I'm modeling here and there. And then my statuses are showing some girl in the village during holidays.
So you could confuse people, like, what's not happening.
No, like, that's my real life. I'm a model up to now. I do fashion modeling. If you have your clothes and you want someone to model for you, fashion, I do that. I used to do runways, and I stopped doing runways because of some other factors like harassment. People there, like, for the models who are in Kampala, I know what I'm talking about. The men there, someone can come and hold your butt on a runway, yeah, and they ask to pay you off for a night, So I don't do fashion runway. I don't do runways, but I do fashion.
No.
There are different types of modeling. Anyway, so I could put like my statuses in my village, cooking on firewood, going to the farm, and then these people, my contact list, got interested in knowing more. And they could tell me, why don't you put more? But are you for real? Do you stay there? I'm like, yes, I stay there. Because they could see me in the city during school. And then in holidays, they don't believe that I'm there doing that. They think. Then one time, one of my friends told me that, you're always doing those short videos. Why don't you put them on YouTube?
Wow, so that's how you started.
Not really. I didn't consider starting then. I did not. Until last lockdown, when COVID came. Actually, in 2022, we had like our last lockdown, and I was stranded in Kampala alone. I couldn't go back home because there was a total lockdown for 42 days. So what I did, I got COVID and I was sick. I was just, I didn't have anyone to stay with. Then I'm like, why don't I record videos and put on YouTube? So I started doing videos about dating in Uganda. I put one video like, what do you have to do to date a Ugandan? I put that video, is still there. And then I put another video on investment. How much, like $500 which business can you invest in Uganda? Then I did another video on how to acquire land in Uganda. So those were my first video. So then I did going to eat Rolex. Rolex is a common like snack in Uganda, like street food, okay, in Uganda.
Not Rolex the watch.
Not a watch, like Rolex is a chapati, for people who know chapati, and eggs, then some tomatoes rolled, like, it's called a roll egg.
A roll egg.
Yeah, but then for us, I don't know how it came into a Rolex.
Okay.
But it's a roll egg. So anyway, I did those videos, and then I started posting them afterwards. But trust me, it was only me watching them. I had 2 YouTube accounts. I could watch from the first YouTube, and I log in on the second YouTube. I watch, and I didn't want to tell anyone that I have a YouTube channel. Yeah, so I posted them, and then I subscribed with my 2 accounts. Those are 2 subscribers. And then I asked my friend to subscribe. He subscribed, and other friends. So I had like 6 subscribers. In like a week, 1 subscriber unsubscribed. I literally cried. I'm like, who is this? I wanted to find out who was unsubscribed, but I couldn't. And then another week, I got to 14 subscribers. Yes, and then I had like 20 videos on my channel.
So you were posting so consistently?
No, by then I posted my first video. It was just a slide of photos, and then it took me like 3 months to post another video. Yeah. So when I posted the other video, in like a week, I posted every day. And then I stopped. And then the lockdown was like lifted. I went to the village. I went back home. When I went back home, I'm like, my plan was not to do a village video or what. And then when we went to the garden, my young sister took my phone and started recording. And she's like, why don't we put that on your YouTube? Because I had shared on my YouTube channel. So, Rachel, so she recorded me. No, before that, I traveled with my cousin sister. We went at their home, like, and I recorded when we went to the garden, our day there, how our day went there, and then I posted it, and it was a village. When I posted that video, in 1 week, it had 88 views. And I'm like, I told them, like, my video has gone viral.
88 videos. Not
88 views.
And you're so happy about
Yes,
it.
I was happy. I was so happy. So, and then I told her, wow, this video has gone viral. And she was like, how many views? I'm like, 88. And after a week, that was 1 week, 88 views. After 1 week, it went up to 1K in 2 weeks, yeah. So, there's that. That time I was now making 1 month on YouTube. So I'm like, okay, let me just do the videos here in my home. So I was in Pakwach. We were going to, every time we were going to the garden. This is it. What made my subscribers grow. Most people do videos because they just want to show. But me, like, this is the day I'm going to the garden. It's real. I'm going to dig.
Oh, so you were just raw. You were just doing
Yeah, because most people, you see them, they will show you their morning routine. They will just sweep small, then go do this small, But me, I'm going to wake up. I will do what I'm doing. A camera just comes in to capture moments, but I'm going to do. If you see watching place, I'm going to watch all the place because that's what I do. If cooking, I'm going to cook and I'll show up to the end. If it's digging, of course, we're going to dig like a half an acre. We are a big family, and then you will see by the time the end of the video, I will show you what we have dug all.
Oh, so like you were just yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it wasn't hard for me because I was just filming my daily life.
Oh.
And then when I go to the city, I would still film the same thing.
At the city, not at the village.
Yeah, if I move, because those days I could move to the city most times I go. I had to do clearance with my university because I was soon graduating. So I have to be at the university every time clearing. I could go there at the university. So when I'm going there, I could video and people would still love it. So I think I was just true to myself, and what made me start the YouTube channel is the people, not me.
So you were not into YouTube at all?
I was like this YouTube viewer, like I would always view people's YouTube.
But you were not ready to start?
I wasn't. The time I started thinking about it, people pushing me that, oh, your statuses are so interesting. I'm always laughing. Viewing.
From your content? From your contact list?
Yeah, contact list.
Oh,
and they told me. But then years before, like 2 years before, in 2019, I told like some people, my friends, that I think these people are traveling. I think I should start YouTube because these people told me they get money on YouTube. And then my cousin told me, no, they're lying. It's not real. So I'm like, whatever. I will not. So I didn't want like to do. But then this person who could watch YouTube. And if you've been with me now, you know how I know YouTubers around. Yeah. And I watch people's content.
Yes, she's really into YouTube. And anyway, from what she's saying, guys, for her, it was just a passion. And she never considered this as a career. Just something like just to do it the way, like just for fun.
Yeah.
It just came like
it naturally. Just came in. And after that 1 month, trust me, it just went like...
So what can you advise someone who wants to start a channel? There's so many content creators out there struggling, people like me included. We are not yet there.
You are doing good. Come on.
No, like I'm just giving an example by myself. Like, what can you advise the upcoming content creators?
Okay, I personally also consider myself upcoming because I've not yet made a year on YouTube. But what I can tell someone is just to post video because it only takes one video.
But this is one thing that all big YouTubers normally say.
Yeah,
continue posting only one video.
Yeah, most people think that if a big YouTuber shares my video, I will make it. You only make it if your content is nice, if you're yourself. But then they will share, you only get views on that video shared, but you'll not retain people. You understand? Like I got to know that because me, when I started my channel, the big YouTubers in Uganda feared to share my content because they said I was a threat, that my content is really nice. If they share me, I would get their subscribers. Which is not true, guys. If you are at 100k subscribers and someone is at 1k, share them. Like, if your subscribers don't watch that person's content, they are still going to watch some other person's content. There are lots of content creators on YouTube, and YouTube is a big space for everyone. So let's support each other if we can.
So now, like, what advice would you give small content creators? There's so many small YouTubers upcoming. What advice would you give them?
What I would say is be consistent. Like, upload videos as much as you could.
Even if you're getting 1 view.
Yeah. Sometimes you are the only person watching your videos. Like, if you just, me, I went there, and the lowest moment in a upcoming content creator's life is when someone unsubscribes.
That's so sad.
When you have 4 subscribers and then one person unsubscribe, it happened to me. But yeah, it's a bad day. But then get your camera or your phone and do what? Record another video, put it there, watch your video by yourself, be your first supporter. You understand? And another thing, get a niche. Like, your videos will be suggested by YouTube or recommended by YouTube if it's under some niche, one niche, easily. That's what I've used. I was using African Village Girl Life,
and that's how it
that's how my videos were suggested faster to people, and they got to know. Like, I had no one that I knew on YouTube. No one helped me get where I was. No one shared my videos. I did it by myself, just being consistent, posting videos, and then using the same niche. And I loved what I was doing. I didn't really look at money.
Like, it wasn't like a pressure, like I
wasn't. No, I wasn't like, oh, actually, this is what I did. If I gave myself pressure, I told myself, let me get 1k in 1 year. Just because of the watch hours, I didn't want to lose my watch hours. So when I started YouTube, I'm like, after 1 month, I'm like, I think I can get 1k in 1 year. That was my goal, 1k in 1 year. But you know what happened? God told me, no, you're lying. You can't get 1k in 1 year. But you can get 1k in 2 months and 60k. Was it 6? It was 6k watch hours.
Really?
Yeah. I had watch hours at 600 subscribers. Already I had watch hours.
And you didn't struggle the way we struggle having watch hours. Anyway, guys, as you heard, for the small content creators there, let's note what she has said. Be consistent, post it. But you see, personally, I do videos for fun. So I think that's why I have never pressured myself for that, because I have my full-time job, which I really love so much. So I concentrate more of it. So most of the videos that I do are for remembrance, just for fun.
The same thing. I want really to document my life, my village life, So that was, actually, when I was young, I wanted to work on TV. I wanted to work either in a plane as a air hostess or on TV. But then, because I had a problem with the speech, like how I speak, you cannot try. But in Uganda, they said she did me like that. That's how I speak. So I'm like, okay, I cannot be a teacher, I cannot work on TV.
Why?
Because I had like low self-esteem also.
But that's low self-esteem. I think it applies to every YouTuber, because even I personally, I went through that a lot. And if you have the low self-esteem, you will not pick yourself. So the best thing is to do is just to psych up yourself.
And believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Love yourself the way you are. That's how the God created us, and everything will just flow. And could one suggest a YouTube as a career?
Definitely. You can take YouTube as a career. Someone can be a YouTuber full time.
And it pays well.
YouTube pays well. That's what I can say. You've seen a lot of people, their life has been changed on YouTube.
Yeah,
like
that's
from YouTube. Personally, I think I've gained a lot from YouTube. Yeah.
And it has also helped you to travel. Yeah, she has traveled to so many countries. Like through YouTube is when you are able to come to Mombasa.
Yeah, I'd never left Uganda before.
I don't think if it wasn't YouTube, you could have come here.
I've traveled. I've met great people like you. Like, where would I have met you from?
Thank you.
You know, I have friends in US. I have friends in UK. Friends that have become my sisters and my brothers. I had a subscriber travel from US to my village.
Really? Wow.
And he brought me a lot of things, gifts. Even my family, like everyone. A subscriber. So if it wasn't for YouTube, where would I have met him?
Exactly. So you advise people outside there, just start from it.
Yeah, but then don't really get you will be demotivated. If you don't see the results, if you have your hopes high, that okay, I want money, you're going to do videos and no one is going to turn up to watch your videos. If you're so money motivated and minded, you're going to lose it. You're going to stop it and then start telling people, oh, those people are lying, they get money somewhere else, not on YouTube. You understand? So take it slow. Do it. If you love doing videos, it will be easy for you. If
you love doing, expectations.
Yeah, do it and leave the rest for YouTube and God, because YouTube suggests your video.
Wow, that is so nice. So guys, you've had, in case you want to start a YouTube channel, and by the way, it's very much easy. For instance, we will record with our phones. We don't have equipment. Even hers,
my phone, and I even edit on my phone.
So you see the phone that we're having, don't just focus on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know. You can try YouTube as well, because it's an application that is inside there. So if you have the equipment, and starting YouTube is for free as long as you have a Gmail account.
Yeah, you have a Gmail account. If you're watching this video, it means you have a Gmail account.
Exactly.
That's the one you should use. I used mine that I used to use to watch people's videos.
Wow, that's nice. So anyway, guys, so that was a very, very nice intro on how her channel has grown till this far.